Don't you call them chicken legs? Everyone down in Goshen Falls knows about the weird Vanessa. She dresses all in black, wears black lipstick, and puts spells on people. At least that's what they say. Crystal and her brother Cole know you can't believe everything you hear. But that was before they made Vanessa real mad. Before she whispered that strange warning, chicken, chicken, because now some things are gone really weird. Crystal's lips have turned as hard as a bird's beak. And Cole, he started growing ugly white feathers all over his body. Oh, wow. Welcome back to Goosebumps Overviews, the show where we talk about Goosebump books and judge them on their merit. Today we have a really special book, kind of another forgotten one, but less of a gem. More of a giant golden turd. This is number 53, Chicken, Chicken. I think this one has universally been selected as the worst Goosebump book ever. I'm not joking. This is the book that everyone hates in the Goosebumps community. Everyone hates in just the original series. And that's a fair point. This book sucks. But I'm not one to judge a book by its cover. There might be something interesting here. It might not be as bad as I remember. It might not be as bad as everyone says. But without further ado, let's judge the book on its cover. The cover is goofy as hell. Look at that. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is that? It's a finger-licking nightmare. Literally, it says that on the cover. What the fuck? Okay, we've done covers that have a human's head on an animal's body. And that one was funny too, but this one's even funnier. Look at her face! The body isn't scary. Chickens aren't scary. Poor Tim, he tried to make this scary with all the with the lightning in the background and the interesting background in general. The background is more interesting than the fucking chicken on the cover. I don't even know if it's supposed to be a giant chicken or not, but it's not scary. It ain't scary, no. Maybe if it was like a giant lizard or something. But this ain't lizard. This is chicken. So let's get into this deep fried turd. So the book takes place in Goshen Falls with Cole and Crystal. By the way, what is the deal with all the Goosebump books taking place in a town that has the word falls in it? You guys notice that? Dark Falls was one of the books. Yeah, there was Dark Falls, Glen Falls, Goshen Falls. Yeah, are you having trouble finding names for towns? You can use real towns. Use Malibu, Pasadena. Why does everything have to be falls? I guess that's just the generic name for all small towns that Stein can think of. I don't know, I had to point that out. But this town, like all small towns apparently, has a witch. Which I feel kind of left out again, because I come from a small town, and we don't have any witches at all. We just have Facebook moms, which I guess are witches when you think about it. But this witch is not akin to your old nagging lady. Imagine Morticia Addams mixed with Aunt Josephine from a series of unfortunate events. Then you have the witch in this novella, whatever you want to call it. You have the witch Vanessa. Now all the kids, Crystal and Cole included, are afraid of Vanessa. But Cole, however, is not afraid to pull a few pranks on this woman. And this family, we don't really get too much in depth with the family of the characters as usual. This family actually lives on a farm, and the first development that we get for Crystal, the narrator and main character of the story, is that Crystal hates chickens. Although they live on a farm and all they have is chickens, the parents aren't even farmers, they're computer programmers. Why would they want chickens? Why would they want chickens? To be honest though, I hate chickens too. I don't know. They're ugly, they're annoying, and they're very angry. But they taste pretty good. Taste damn good. Don't like eggs, so I don't really have a reason to keep them around unless I want to harvest my own chickens for meat. So, Crystal and Cole are one day out playing when accidentally Crystal bumps into Vanessa. Well, rather, Crystal, Cole, and one of Cole's friends bump into Vanessa, causing her to spill all of her groceries. The kids all run away, but not before Vanessa stares at them and says, "Chicken, chicken." And that's when the changes start happening. Slowly but surely, as the book goes on, Crystal and Cole start turning into chickens. I mean, what else was this book gonna be about? So yeah, that is the book. Not really surprising. Honestly, kind of infuriating. But I will give them one thing. These characters are actually probably one of the smarter ones in Goosebumps character land. Because a lot of characters in these books can come off as borderline retarded or just blissfully ignorant of the things happening. As soon as Crystal and Cole find out that something weird's going on, they go straight to their parents. But the parents are fucking stupid. They're literally crying, begging in front of their parents. "Help, Mom, Dad, something horrible is happening to our bodies. I'm growing feathers. I have a beak. Please help us." The parents don't care. Ignore them completely because they're having a barbecue. What the fuck? I know a lot of parents could be so stupid where they're like, haha, you're just telling a joke, and sometimes I think they're justified. But in this case, there's something clearly wrong. There's a point where Crystal and Cole literally go onto the chicken coop and just start pecking at bird seed, or chicken feed, whatever you want to call it. They're out there for hours. The parents are like, oh, they're just joking, or oh, they're just trying to make us look bad. No! No! No, you're fucking stupid. Oh my god. And you know what else is stupid? This book. Or the reasons why the things happen in this book. It's stupid. It's not really that scary either. It's not... I guess it's kind of a body horror thing. And the only real, like, I guess body horror moments for a kid would be like the point where they're plucking feathers out of each other. I guess the kid can imagine that would hurt. I'd hate to grow feathers too. That probably wouldn't be good for my social dichotomy. And you know what? The ending, the reasons why they're turning into chickens, and everything else is borderline retarded, if not completely fucking stupid. My god, I'm having to slow down my speech just to say how stupid this is. 'Cause it is stupid. Okay. My voice is going hoarse. So, enough about that. Let's get into spoilers. So, if you haven't read this book, you're probably wondering why they're turning into chickens. Well, it's because they didn't say they were sorry. That's right. Vanessa is an etiquette freak. Everything should be in perfect etiquette. Manners. They were turned into chickens because they forgot their manners. So this whole thing is built off one simple misunderstanding, and the fact that this bitch cannot forgive one tiny thing. She just doesn't understand how everyone perceives her. And that's what causes all these problems. And the twist at the end is so predictable and mildly infuriating because it just kind of regurgitates the the same issues that were perpetuated further, because, you know, Vanessa turns them back into humans. She gives them Coke. They drink it. One of the kids burps and the other kid laughs, and she's like, "Oh, pig, pig." You could have given them a warning. You didn't even give them like 10 seconds to say, "Oh, excuse me." Fuck. Okay, some Goosebump books have messages and like trying to teach kids something. This one hits you over the head with it, and I don't care. I don't care. A lot of etiquette, a lot of manners things, I think is kind of bullshit. Like elbows on the table, I never got that one. So I didn't really take anything away from this, even though this is one of the first ones I got. What made me pick this one up and say, wow, that looks like a good Goosebump book? Looking at today, I'm just like, this looks so fucking stupid. So stupid. My god. Another thing I have to mention, how they resolve this. They get turned into like baby chicks, and they're trying to communicate to Vanessa through a typewriter. And basically they ask her to turn them back. She's like, no, I can't do that. And then they sign the letter, and she's like, oh, you wrote me a letter? That's the most perfect etiquette I've ever seen. Okay, I'll turn you back. That's stupid. That is just stupid. This book is stupid. Okay, now let's get into rating the book, since I have gone off on my tirade about how much I hate this. So, what do you guys think? 3 out of 10? 5 out of 10? 1 out of 10? Yeah, 1 out of 10. That sounds right. 1 out of 10. This book was not painful. That takes a part of it. It was not painful to read. So, I'm giving it a slight pass just for that. Because if a book's painful for me to read, I'm just going to be crying the whole time. It's like taking a suppository. No. This book is not like taking a suppository. It's okay. It's still bad. But it's not that bad. Alright guys, that has been my review on Chicken. Hopefully you got some enjoyment out of this. Out of my suffering. I'm dead inside now. And hopefully you'll stay tuned for my next episode where we cover a book that's a little bit better. Don't go to sleep. Seriously, don't go to sleep. It's Halloween, you know what's out there.